All right, good morning. February 4th, Thursday. Real quick update from my rant yesterday. Twitter has unsuspended us. So, Flawed CLE at Twitter if you care to follow us, although I'd prefer if you do follow any place that you'd go to Gab or me, we at Flawed Inc. with a K. But they didn't offer any kind of explanation when I asked for a specific reason. I had to submit a new inquiry with every additional question I had. So at some point I'm just like, obviously they do this on purpose. On YouTube, our episode number 58, May You Live in Interesting Times, is still defunct and gone. But it is available on Rumble. It is available on Spotify, Apple, other podcasts. So please listen there. Obviously, there's some information on that Big Brother doesn't want you to hear. So I don't know. Give it a listen. Check it out. Or you can follow the links on flawedinc.com to all my daily Flawed vlogs, or you can find links to the episodes there as well. The Spotify episode, anyway, but. It is cold, that's why I look like an abominable snowman, or at least a bum, take your pick. But I was reading yesterday, I've been reading about the life of King Saul and King David in 1 Samuel, and just the interesting shifts and interesting differences in both of their personalities. And in 1 Samuel 16:14 it says, "For the Lord does not look at things the way man does. Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." And I've been thinking about things. I had a conversation with my buddy Joe yesterday. Hey, bud. And, we were talking about how people sometimes just look at surface stuff. And how, the reason I think of this verse is because God looks deeper. God looks and pierces our heart and knows our intentions, knows what's going on in our mind and our heart, and what we struggle with, what we delight in, what we find to be joyful. But I appreciate the support from people yesterday with our epic troubles or epic tales of but trying to explain to some people, like, why would they do that? That doesn't make sense. Well, sometimes, like, God looks at a little deeper. God digs in. God sees things the way that they are, maybe not the way that they appear to be. I just want to challenge people to think about that. I talk a lot about on our podcast, and here I've talked a couple of times about being, using some spiritual acuity, using some common sense, looking at life like a chessboard, look at life like a game of chess. Try to forecast, try to look at things a little three-dimensionally, 4 to 5 moves ahead of you, hell, 2 to 3 if possible would be great. But just want to encourage people, on 2 different levels. Try to, with God looks at our heart, God looks at our intentions, try to look at people in that way, because, that's so important, outward beauty, and, it fades. Gravity gets a hold of even the sweetest frame. So there's that. But I just want to encourage people that look at things at face level and say, nope, people can't be evil. People can't have incendiary plans or designs. It is what it is. It's right down the line. There isn't anything Machiavellian or draconian about it. I would say, with all due respect, is that accurate? Is that maybe a little naive? I mean, you can call me a conspiracy theorist. That's fine. I would just ask, am I a conspiracy theorist, or did I get in the arena? Have a good Thursday.